taste testing video for you guys. You see, I love Sprite. It's a classic. That lemon lime flavor and that extra kick from the fizz. I think Sprite is probably the fizziest of the mainstream sodas, and I love it for that. But something that I've realized, other than that car going by, is that people say that Sprite tastes better at other places like McDonald's or Wendy's or Burger King, or from a can or from a bottle. And I want to know which Sprite is best. So tonight we're actually going to be trying each one of these and deciding which Sprite is the best. So follow me over to the table and we'll get started. Alright, here we are at the tasting table. We have 5 different Sprites to try. I scoured all over to stop at each one of these restaurants or fast food restaurants to get these. But these ones I just got at my local supermarket. We have canned Sprite. Simple. Slippery, apparently, too. We have bottled Sprite. We have Burger King Sprite. We have Wendy's Sprite. And then we have what a lot of people consider to be the Holy Grail, McDonald's Sprite. Now, I always hear people say that McDonald's Sprite is the best Sprite. It's the yummiest. There's something about it. And I think it's not true. I think it's psychological. But I'm wanting to be proven wrong. So in this video, we're going to be trying it. I'm not really a big McDonald's person, so I don't go very often. But therefore, I just don't really get Sprite there very often. But today we got one. The only Sprite I'm missing is glass bottled Sprite. Mexican, I think, comes from Mexico. I couldn't find it. I'm a little bummed about it. I do know Mexican Sprite is very delicious. It might even beat all of these, I don't know. But we're just going to ignore that fact and try all of these. And hopefully we will receive a winner. And who knows, maybe it'll be McDonald's. And we're going to start with the canned Sprite. So, I think out of all types of Sprite that I get, canned Sprite is probably the most common. Oh, that was a very nice sound. That fizz is so nice. The popping sounds. Oh, listen to those sounds. Crisp and delicious. So let's give it a shot. Yeah, I tend to get these little cans a lot more than anything else. Mostly because they feel like this is enough soda for me for the day. It's crisp. It's clean. It's delicious. This is definitely the most common kind of Sprite that I have, meaning container that I drink my Sprite in. It's a staple. I think Sprite is arguably maybe my favorite soda. I love root beer a lot as well, and I know I'll probably get hate comments for that, but I do love root beer a lot. And every once in a while, I'll really crave a Coca-Cola. But I try to not drink too almost miss the green plastic bottles. I really miss the green. I don't like the clear at all, honestly. I think it was much better when it was green. But I'm gonna open it carefully. Wasn't too bad. Oh, this, I'm getting a lot more fizz. I don't know if it's just 'cause it got shaken up a little bit or something in the car. But look at all that carbonation. I don't know if you'll be able to see it. My camera really wants to focus on the Wendy's cap for some reason. Look at all that carbonation though. Weirdly enough, it actually doesn't taste as carbonated. Hold on. No, this one's spicier, if you will. I don't want the can to... There we go. Yeah, this is not as spicy. Maybe I'm wrong about that. There is definitely a very slight flavor difference. I hear a car. A really loud sounding car coming, and I'm terrified. Anyway, this tastes a little more watered down. This tastes a little bit more, like, strong. The flavor tastes strong. And let me see, 63 grams of sugar. So much sugar. This is why I don't drink these too much. And this has 38 grams of sugar. So, okay, no, so it should be roughly the same. This is a 20 fluid ounces. This is 12 fluid ounces. Interesting. This does taste a little more watered down, but I actually kind of like that. This is a little too, like sweet. But overall, both of these are absolutely just winners in my mind. I just love Sprite. Doesn't matter. Now we get into the interesting ones, because these come out of a machine. I believe they use some kind of mixed something or other. They come out of a drink machine, I guess. Fountain. So we're going to be trying the Burger King, which you can't really see without me tipping it over. The Burger King Sprite. And as far as I'm aware, it's Burger King, Wendy's, McDonald's that sell. But yeah, I think like places like Taco Bell have like Pepsi. That's why they have the Mountain Dew, the Baja Blast and such. But let's try Burger King. Yeah, no, see, okay, hold on a minute. This tastes different than these. Absolutely, this tastes different. This is definitely a different flavor. You can hear that little fizzing sound. It's kind of a fun sound. Yeah, I don't know what it is. It actually tastes like maybe a little bit more lime than lemon, if that makes sense. Definitely does not taste exactly like these two. These two are very similar. I think the only thing I might say is this has maybe a slight metallic flavor, and it kind of tastes a little sweeter maybe. But this does taste different. Better. I don't know if I would say better. It also does taste a little watered down, but still good. I mean, very yummy. Yeah, I don't know. I guess I'll have to give my final verdict after trying the other two. So this is the Wendy's, and you can't really see my go-to out of these three. I'm not a McDonald's person, and I'm not a Burger King person. I like Wendy's the most. I get the Baconator. Again, we only do it maybe once a month, if even, but I do like them. I do like the Baconator a lot. With Baconator fries. Delicious. Anyway, I think this should be interesting. I don't know. We'll see if Wendy's can beat the King. Oh. See now, wait. They are absolutely different. Alright, I'm being proven wrong. Maybe McDonald's has a shot. And I hate to say this, Wendy's. Yeah, this has just kind of got a very citrusy or citric acid flavor. Like it's very sour. This has a little bit more flavor. Wendy, why did you let me down? It's okay. That's right. You don't let me down when it comes to my burgers. Okay. So currently, if we're talking, like, I think my favorite one, it honestly probably is the Burger King. I actually really do like the way the Burger King tastes. But this is the one, this one right here is the one that everybody says is the best with that red and yellow straw. If it'll focus, it probably won't. But yeah, this yellow and red straw, the McDonald's. Let's see if Ronald has something special. Okay. Alright, I do like it. Do I like it more than the King? Oh, this is a tough choice. Oh, wow. It's so weird because the flavor differences are so subtle. Like they're not very different, but it's almost kind of like water. That's part of why I wanted to do this. I did my water taste testing video because I had a feeling if there were differences, they would be very, very subtle. And they are. It's pretty much like, why do I like this flavor of water more? I don't really know. There's tiny little differences that just make you like certain ones more than others. But, alright, I'm gonna try Burger King again. Wendy's is definitely out. There's something extra refreshing about the Burger King. Like, it's not super sickly sweet, whereas the one thing about Sprite is it can kind of, because there's so much sugar, it can feel a little bit too sweet. The Wendy's was very, very sour. Ugh. No, I actually don't even like that. I know that seems weird, but like if I take one of these, yeah, it's not even the same flavor. Whatever flavor mix they use for the Wendy's is a no-go. It's too sour. This is such a hard decision. Is the King, or is McDonald's the King here? is like slightly more watered down. Not a lot though. And there is something about that I like. I actually like that more. But it's so subtle. Guys, this might be the hardest decision I've ever made on this channel. One more sip and then I'm calling it. There's something extra fruity or flavorful about the Burger King. I can't believe I'm going to say this. I really can't. But I actually think I like the Burger King Sprite the most. That was not the one I was expecting. But I will say that the McDonald's is so close that it could either one of these, and I might even enjoy one more depending on my mood that day. But the Burger King has something extra, and it might just be that that the fountain, had some mixed in with, like maybe they had a different drink in that spout at some point, and it mixed in with the flavor a little bit or something. Who knows? But there is a little extra flavor in this that I really like, whereas this is a little bit more watered down. But I like watered down sometimes. Like I don't want sickly sweet. And I also think McDonald's is really fizzy in comparison. This is a little bit more flat. So, but I actually think the Wendy's might have been the most carbonated. I don't know. Regardless, as far this video, the Burger King is my favorite. It's delicious. And of course, maybe on average, because every store does stuff differently, maybe on average McDonald's is the best. Maybe the McDonald's that I got was just not quite as good. But overall, I would definitely say the Burger King is my favorite out of all of these, including these two. Out of these two, I think I actually like the bottled Sprite just a tiny bit more. This is not, it's a little, like I said, it's a little too sweet or something. And it's, I should have gotten the exact same size, just then again, I didn't think about that. But you also don't see 20-ounce cans very often. You usually see these guys. Or bottles. But anyway, that is my rating. So I'm going to say Burger King, McDonald's, bottled Sprite, canned Sprite, Wendy's. Sorry, Wendy, I did not enjoy that. Let me know what you guys think. Do you notice the differences in Sprite depending on where you get it and how it's contained? Let me know. And of course, remember to leave a like if you're not asleep. Subscribe and hype up the video. Yeah. So thank you. Thank you all so much for being here. I love you all very much, and I'm wishing